Good morning, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Beauty by Dr. K. And today on the YouTube channel, I'm happy to introduce Billie Lee from Vanderpump Rules. I know you guys have seen her in the show having fun confrontations, right? With some of the sweet, sweet girls she works with. But Billie Lee, you are transgender.
Yes.
Tell our audience a little bit about the whole process of becoming transgender.
Well, I had facial feminization done years ago, and I've had filler throughout, like a little bit of my chin and stuff. I had rhinoplasty, a lip lift, and then I had fat transferred to my cheeks. But like we discussed earlier, I think like it's bringing it down a little. And then I had a brow lift as well. Yeah, I've basically had a little of everything. A little of everything.
A brow lift surgery. Surgery or Botox?
Surgery.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we can definitely do some more feminization. Contouring with fillers is one of the favorite things that I do. I use Botox for a brow lift effect. Of course, we can also do endoscopic brow lift, where we come into the hairline and tint up the brows and permanently anchor them in a more feminized arch, because you know the male brow is more flat and the female brow arch is just so. I love the idea of contouring your cheeks a little better. So fat pads of the cheeks can sometimes fall, deflate, and start to look heavy and jowly. So I'd love to contour that cheek upwards for you. So I've already done some marking and measuring. I kind of mark from the lateral canthus to the lateral commissure of the mouth. I mark from the tragus to the nasal ali. And I'm a surgeon. I've done many of these cheek injections, so at this point in my career, I almost feel like my brain marks it, which is nice. Mostly everyone who does injectables should do some markings. I always think surgery's a lot like building a house. You mark, you measure, and then you build. How does that feel in terms of pain or sensitivity?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, good. I think when you lift the cheek, it also has great benefit to the under eye. You'll notice that the tail of the eye picks up and looks smoother and less tired. We don't want the heavy weight of the cheek pulling the eye downwards. Let's have you tilt your chin down. And on a pain scale, how much sensitivity for cheek contouring would you say?
It's not really painful. It's a little awkward, but
yeah, not
there's
too
no
sensitive.
pain. Yeah.
Are you someone who really likes that model hollow right there?
I do.
Why not? Yeah. Talk a little bit about your experience being bullied. Like, did you go through bullying right at the beginning of, your transformation, or was it more just all through high school, all through adolescence?
Well, people always, I was very feminine as a child, and they would call me sissy, and they just spent a lot of time picking on me. And then the boys would pick on me, but I wasn't allowed to hang out with the girls, or be on the girls' soccer team. So I had to hang out with the boys, who were always the ones picking on me.
And then you came back from Thailand after gender reassignment surgery, and what did they call it? SR?
Yeah, sexual reassignment surgery.
SRS, yeah. And then that's a process too, where suddenly you're a different person. Beautiful contour, nice angle, model hollow, very natural. But do you see how this heaviness and pull down has improved, and just super subtle. We don't need to go for overkill. You have big features. I think that's something important if you're transgender and you're trying to just get those soft, subtle features. Remember that femininity is about being soft, mostly. You don't have to over-declare. The brain wants to add beauty and to everything that we see, so your brain automatically will soften the image in front of it and take these lines and build them into just gorgeous cheekbones without being overly sculpted. I know you like to say, and I've heard too, that beauty has no gender. I would totally agree with that.
Right.
All right, so I'm adding a little volume here at the tail of the eye. I'm following the border of the zygoma, or the cheekbone. I'm recreating a very natural looking cheek. This is going to pretty much look like you're born with it. And that's my goal for all my patients, is to look aesthetically like they're just born with this beautiful result. It doesn't give any outward look of being, abnormal or glaringly different from the rest of their face. We want it to all fit in. And then today, after your cheek treatment, we'd like you to not sleep on your face. Couple important things for aftercare. Don't put pressure on these nice cheeks. If you're a person who's sleeping on your face, that's one of the worst habits ever. You need to always sleep on your back as much as possible because the weight of the face is so heavy. It will flatten one cheek, and I see patients who sleep on one side chronically and that cheek is always the flatter side. So there you have it. Take a look and see what you think.
Yes.
That just gives you that really nice pull back, much tighter look, and then voila, the jowls, so much better.
So dope.
Yeah, love it.
You're so talented.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'm hoping. So I'll start that over. Actually, I want to get this out of my hand too. Very good. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. And I hope that you're going to watch Billie Lee on her transgender journey.
Yes.
You're going to be on a show with Dr. Drew.
Yeah, Dr. Drew and I are doing a 3-part article together, and then we're also doing a podcast together. Yeah.
Amazing. So for those of you who are struggling through this process or trying to support a friend who's going through it, this is so important to understand the very natural changes that can occur to really bring out your inner self and give you the confidence to be who you want to be.
Yeah. Visit drdrew.com. Yeah.
And visit Dr. K. beautybydrk.com for lots of info on our website. We'll put up a link to your podcast on my iTunes podcast, Beauty Bites with Dr. K, Secrets of a Plastic Surgeon, and on your other podcast too.
Thank you.
Yay. All right, stay beautiful. Have fun out there in Vanderpump Rules world. Vanderpump Rules world. That's a mouthful.